Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning and nice to meet you once again, my dear students. I am Muhammad Mamunur Rahman, assistant teacher in English, Madhubur Saraswati Higher Secondary School, and welcoming you in this online presentation. My dear students, in this class, we are going to learn a very important topic which is closely related to agreement. And agreement, the term agreement means the art of coming to a mutual decision. It is a decision what is to be done. It is a decision about what to do, made by two or more people. My dear students, to do anything with another person, it is very much important to make a mutual understanding, to share the same opinion. And again, in English grammar, it is also very much important. My dear students, please look at the display. I am going to show you something. Here, in this slide, we can see two persons. And they look very angry. My dear students, I think they are quarreling. Do you know that persons? I think they are known to you. So let me introduce first. Here the first man we are looking is called the subject and the second man is verb. And do you know why they are quarreling? I think they don't have meet the same opinion or same decision. They don't have meet mutual understanding. That's why they are quarreling. So to be a correct sentence, it is very much important both the subject and the verb to meet a mutual understanding, to have a mutual understanding, and these are called agreement. My dear students, our today's topic is about subject verb agreement, right form of verbs. So I think you are ready. Let's start our today's discussion. My dear students, in this slide we can see a picture. The picture is about the National Memorial, which is situated in Sabar. And do you know what is it? It symbolizes the sacrifice of the martyrs which gave away their life for the sake or for the liberation of our country. And this nice monument is built by Sayyid Moinul Hussain. Okay, my dear students, let's start reading together the sentences. Here, the National Memorial is or are one of the greatest monuments in the history of Bangladesh. My dear students, in this slide, we can see that here the word National Memorial, which is located at Sabar, and we can see here two options, is or are. Can you guess what will be the correct answer here? I think you are right. The National Memorial is one of the greatest monuments in the history of Bangladesh. Yes, here I am going to mark here the correct answer is here. And again, another beautiful picture of Taj Mahal. Do you know behind the story of building the Taj Mahal? Yes, you know the Emperor Shah Jahan loved his wife Mumtaz more than his life, but his wife died at an early age. So Shah Jahan became shocked and he wanted to memorize her wife, so that he built this nice building as a token of love for his wife. Well, here we can see a beautiful picture of Taj Mahal. The sentence is the Taj Mahal looks very beautiful. Here in this sentence, look or looks, you are requested or you are suggested to pick one of them, looks or look. The Taj Mahal looks very beautiful. Here the correct answer is looks. So what's the reason? What's the rule? Verb will be according to the number of the subject. If the subject is singular, verb will also be a singular. So in the first sentence, we can see the National Memorial. So So here, how many national memorial we can see in this picture? We can see here only one national memorial. The national memorial here is a singular subject, and that's why it will follow the verb which is singular. And in this sentence we can see two verbs, one is singular and another is plural. So the singular subject must take the verb which is singular. Here is singular, that's why is correct answer here. And again in the second sentence, the Taj Mahal is also a singular subject, that's why it will also follow the subject, or it will also follow the verb which is singular. Here the singular verb is looks, not look. And in present indefinite tense, if the subject is third person singular in number, we must add s or es at the end of the verb. That's why here looks is very much correct answer. And again, my dear students, in this slide we can see another picture. Here two cheetahs are running so fast. They look very furious. They are attacking someone, I think. So the sentence is the cheetahs is or are running. Is or are running. Here the correct answer is are, because the cheetahs here plural subject. How many cheetahs we can see in this picture? Two picture. That's why the subject will also be a plural one. Here the plural verb is are, and if the subject is plural, verb will also be a plural one. And again we can see two beautiful flowers here. The flowers is or are blooming. The flowers is or are blooming. How many flowers you can see here, my dear students? We can see here two flowers. That means the plural subject. If the subject is plural, verb will also be a plural one. That's why the answer will be are. So the rules is verb will be according to the number of the subject. Verb will be according to the number of the subject. If the subject is plural, verb will also be a plural. And the verb is changed, I think, in two ways. We know that according to tense and according to subject. Here in this class we are focusing on the verb is changed according to the subject. If the subject is plural, verb will be plural. If the subject is singular, verb will also be a singular one. Okay, I think you can understand. Let's see our next slide. Here we can see fire extinguisher. You know what is fire extinguisher? Fire extinguisher is very much important because if we see any fire, to extinguish a fire, it is very much important, and fire extinguisher can extinguish fire instantly. So that's why we can see this in our in the shopping mall, in large buildings, as well as in our houses. So the sentence is fire, the option is or are the most common serious hazard that one faces or faces. In this sentence we can see two blanks here. The first blanks is or are, and the second blank is face or faces. I think you can see clearly on the display. So my dear students, can you guess what will be the correct answer here? The fire is an uncountable noun, and every uncountable noun can be considered as a singular subject. So fire is singular here. Fire as the subject is singular, the verb will also be a singular. That's why is the correct answer here. And again we can see here another blanks in the same sentence. The common serious hazard that one faces or faces. One is the subject here, which is singular, and verb will also be a singular. Here the singular verb is faces. So the correct answer is faces. In number 2 we can see here fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers are is active fire protection devices used to extinguish or control small fires. So in these lines we can see, or in this slide we can see two fire extinguisher here. Two fire extinguisher. Yes, we can see here two fire extinguishers. That's why the subject is plural. Two fire extinguishers. The subject is plural, and verb will also be a plural one. So the correct answer will be are. Okay, my dear students, I think you can understand the matter. So let's see our next slide. Here we can see a baby, the picture of a beautiful baby here. So the color of his eyes is or are blue. The color of his eyes. How many eyes? 2 eyes. But you may have to bear in your mind that so the subject is here the color. Subject is here the color, not eyes. So there is a possibility to make a mistakes, my dear students. If you see eyes is plural and you may take the verb plural, but it will be a incorrect sentence because here the subject is the color, not eyes, and the color here you can see is singular, and that's why verb will also be a singular. So the verb or the correct answer is, not are. And again in the second slide, in the second picture, we can see the rainbow, a beautiful rainbow, and we know the rainbow has 7 colors. And the sentence is the colors of rainbow. The colors of rainbow attracts or attract us. So what will be the correct answer here, my dear students? First of all, you have to focus on the subject. So if the subject is singular, verb will be singular. If the subject plural, verb will be plural. So here the subject is colors. The colors is plural. 7 colors we know that a rainbow has. So the colors is plural here. Verb will also be a plural. Here the plural verb is attracts or attract. My dear students, correct answer is attract. Okay, I think you can understand the matter. Here the rules is sometimes subject becomes parted from the verb by prepositional phrase. But the prepositional phrase does not have any effect on the subject. Verb will be according to the real subject. Verb will be according to the real subject. Here the real subject is the color in first sentence, and again in second sentence was the colors. Okay, my dear students, I am going to show you something, a beautiful picture here. The beautiful picture is, we can see some mango which looks very delicious, very attractive, very yummy. So the sentence is the mangoes of Rajshahi. The mangoes of Rajshahi. Here is a blank and you are requested to fill up the blanks by using be verb. The mangoes of Rajshahi dash famous. So be verb, you know we have 4 types of auxiliary verbs. Number 1 is be verb, to do, to have, and modal auxiliaries. And in be verbs there are some certain verbs like am, is, are, was, were, and being. So you have to fill up this blank. Whenever you find a be verb in the bracket, you have to fill up the blanks by using am, is, are, was, were, or being. So what will be the correct answer here? So the rules is you have to first focus on the subject. Here the subject is the mangoes. The subject is the mangoes. The mangoes is plural. Verb will also be a plural. So in be verbs we can see the plural verb may be are or were. As it is present tense, the plural verb will be are. Right answer will be are here. Yes, the mangoes of Rajshahi are famous. And again the quality of the lychees dash good, and you are again requested, you are again suggested to fill up the blanks by using be verb. And how many be verbs we have? We have be verbs like am, is, are, was, were, and being. So you are requested, you are suggested to fill up the blanks by using one of the be verbs here. Here the subject is the quality. Here the subject is the quality, and we can see another plural noun there is, that is lychees. Lychees is plural, but lychees is subject here? No, there is the subject in this sentence is the quality. The quality is an abstract thing and it is uncountable, and every uncountable noun can be regarded or can be considered as singular noun. That's why the subject is here singular, and verb will also be a singular. So what will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be is. Yes, you are right. So let's see what about our next slide. We can see here 2 boys are flying a kite. So the sentence is Ratan and Rabi. Ratan and Rabi likes or like to fly kite. Here we can see here the two subject here, Ratan and Rabi. Ratan and Robi, and these two nouns are connected by coordinating conjunctions and. These two different nouns, these two different persons are connected by coordinating conjunctions and. If the nouns are connected by, if the different nouns or dissimilar nouns are connected by coordinating conjunction and, we have to consider the subject as plural one, because here two persons means two nouns means plural subject, so we have to take the plural verb here. The verb is like, will be correct answer. And again we can see a picture of a family here, Bipasha and Natasha. Bipasha and Natasha is oblique are two daughters of Abul Hayat. Here we can see two daughters. Two daughters means plural subject. Two different person here. Two different person. One is Bipasha and one is Natasha are connected by coordinating conjunction and. That's why the subject is plural and verb will also be a plural. So R will be correct answer here. So the rules is, if the subject more than one nouns or pronoun, if the subject more than one nouns or pronoun are connected with and, and if they point out different persons or things or different ideas or different methods, the verb will be plural. If two nouns, two different persons, two different ideas, two different things are connected by coordinating conjunctions and, it will be a plural noun or plural subject, verb will also be a plural. I think you can understand the matter. So let's see our next slide. Here you can see some picture of cartoon here, and the sentence here is slow and steady wins or win the race. Slow and steady wins or wins the race. Here we can see here another two noun is connected by coordinating conjunction and, here coordinating conjunction and two nouns are connected here by using coordinating conjunctions and. But these two things are not dissimilar, they are very much similar. If the subject or if the nouns is very much similar or have the similar meanings or discloses some ideas about which is very much similar between them, so it will be a singular subject and verb will also be a singular. That's why wins is the correct answer. And again, bread and butter also discloses the same meaning. That's why it will also be a singular subject. Verb will also be a singular here. The subject or the correct answer is here. So the note is, if in the subject more than one nouns are connected with and, more than one nouns are connected with and if they point out one person or one thing or one idea, that means very much similar idea, very much similar thing, or discloses the idea which is very much similar with one another, the verb will be singular. Here slow and steady considered as one thing and bread and butter is also considered one thing. That's why one thing is singular subject, verb will be a singular one. Okay, I think you can understand. So let's see our next slide. Here we can see here, give the answers using right form of verbs. Your questions may set up like this. So you have to answer by using one of the be verb here, gold and silver, precious metals. Here we can see here the conjunction and has connected two nouns. One is gold, another is silver. So gold and silver are different metals. They don't have the same idea. They are different metals, so the subject is also very much different and that is plural and verb will also be a plural one. The answer will be R in this case. Okay, rice and curry is considered the similar idea or similar meaning. That's why it will be a singular subject and verb will also be a singular one. Each will be correct in this case also. Well, my dear students, here we can see another picture, that is natural pictures which we can see in our village, in our regular life. So this slide suggested you to choose the correct verbs and fill the gaps with the right form of verbs. In bracket, we can see 3 verbs. Number 1 is be verb, and another is go, and the last one is work. So some questions may come now, and you are suggested to fill up the blanks by using this one of the 3 verbs. So here we go. Well, you can see here 4 sentences, that is 4 questions here to fill up. The first one is the scenery dash nice. And I have already mentioned you that the verb consists of am, is, are, was, were, and being. And you are suggested to use this one of this verb according to the subject, according to the tense, and according to the number of the subject. Here the scenery, how many scenery? Only one scenery. The scenery is here singular, verb will be also a singular. The is will be right answer here. And again in number 2, sentence number 2, we can see the plants. Plants here plural. The subject is here plural. Verb will also be a plural. That is the plants are green. The plants are green. In number 3, the sentence is the women in the field. How many women we can see in this slide? We can see how many women? I think 7 women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 women. So 7 women means plural subject. Verb will also be a plural. Here hard every day. Hard means work hard every day. The answer will be the women in the field work hard every day. I think you can understand. Here another or the last sentence is Bithi and Bristi. Bithi and Bristi dash to the field early in the morning. Bithi and Bristi, 2 persons here. Verb is plural and the subject is plural. Verb will also be a plural one. Here the plural verb is go. Bithi and Bristi go to the field early in the morning. My dear students, we already have finished the class, I think. And what can we learn from this class? We learned that subject verb agreement, right form of verb, subject verb agreement. Subject, if the subject is singular, verb will be also a singular one. And if the subject is plural, verb will also be a plural one. And again, if 2 dissimilar or 2 different persons, 2 dissimilar things are connected by coordinating conjunctions, and it will be a plural. It will considered or it will be regarded as a plural noun, and verb will also be a plural one. But if the coordinating conjunction and is connected to similar ideas or the same ideas, same feelings or same things, it will be considered as singular verb and singular subject. The verb will also be a singular. So I think, my dear students, you can understand the matter. So keep studying. I hope you will do well in your future life if you work hard or study regularly. So thank you, my dear students. Assalamu alaikum.